Well, next up, I believe we have our predictions.
Have our predictions.
Crown Jewel.
And it's in Saudi Arabia, of course. And we are going in order of importance, as is the show tradition. And the first match is the four-way women's tag team title match. Piggy Niven, Chelsea Green, the NXT Drag Queens, the Agenda, and Io Sky and Kyrie.
Indeed. All
And
clothed. I don't know. Bianca and Jade retain.
I don't care. I'm not even going to
Yeah.
dignify this with a prediction.
All right, fair enough. So, my prediction Bianca and Jade retain.
Next is Useless Liv Morgan versus Nia Jax for the
Champion versus champion for the Crown Jewel belt. I don't know. It's a toss up. I'm going to say Liv Morgan wins. I don't know how, but I'm going to say Liv Morgan wins.
Does what's her face cash in?
No.
Okay.
I don't know when it's coming either, but I don't think it's going to be here.
I'm just gonna say Nia Jax. I don't give a shit about this one either, for the record. We have a triple threat match for the U.S. title. It's Andrade versus Carmelo Anthony versus L.A. Knight.
Yeah,
And I don't think L.A. Knight's gonna lose.
I agree. I say LA Knight retains. In a different world, I could see one of the other guys winning, as a triple threat would indicate, but I don't know. LA Knight just got the title, so I don't think they're going to switch it this quick. So, yeah, sticking with LA Knight.
Well, next we have Big Bronson Reed versus Seth Rollins. Did they say there was a stipulation or anything?
I didn't catch one. So it's a Monday Night Raw match on pay-per-view. And I've been saying it. I think Bronson Reed needs to win this match, and I think he will win this match. I would hope he does it in dominant fashion.
Okay. I wouldn't be surprised if Rollins wins. It's his first match back. It's Rollins. So, yeah, I'm going with Rollins.
There you go. Well, we're split.
Yeah, we are. So the next match is Randy Orton versus Kevin Owens. Big old grudge match.
I'm going Kevin Owens. They alluded on SmackDown that he's a prize fighter. They alluded that Randy Orton, he's had back problems. He came back and he almost lost his career to a back injury. So I think Kevin Owens is going to do the apron powerbomb to Randy Orton, and he's going to win.
All right. I think Kevin Owens is going to win as well, because if he doesn't, then that doesn't play into the next match. I pick Kevin Owens.
I just thought about something for the next match.
Okay. Well, speaking of, Cody Rhodes versus Gunther for the men's Fugly Crown Jewel belt.
Yes. I initially said on one of the previous SmackDown things that Kevin Owens was going to cost Cody Rhodes, but I didn't think he was going to have his match with Randy Orton at Crown Jewel. So that kind of throws a monkey wrench into things. So now it's just like a straight up match, which makes it a little bit more difficult. Really a toss up here. I'm going to stick with Gunther. Let's say Gunther.
Okay. I'm going Gunther as well. I've been saying that Owens is going to cost Cody. I don't think that they're going to have a clean match. I guess the other way around that would be having Goldberg involved somehow as well. Ugh.
Costing Gunther?
Yeah. But no, I think Kevin Owens is going to cost Cody.
So yeah, there's a rumor that WWE may be bringing Goldberg. Well, the rumor is that they're going to do something with Goldberg. And I can see that being the something. Costing Gunther the match. And then you set up that for War Games, I guess. So I could see that. And then on the other hand, Kevin Owens costing Cody. Someone's costing someone.
Yeah, I don't think
here.
Yeah, this is not going to be a clean dealio.
Yeah. And it can't be because, as Gunther said, clearly this is for who's the superior champion. So why would you put that in the eyes of the fans? And I think it helps Gunther more to win.
Yeah. Cody can lose. Plus, if he loses the way that I've predicted, then it doesn't hurt anybody.
Yep. And then you set up your Kevin Owens versus Cody Rhodes War Games, which is next. I just want to point out here that we're at 6 matches on this card. And if we've noticed, the B pay-per-views they get 5 matches. The main pay-per-views they get 7. So they wanted 7 matches for that crown jewel.
There's a rumor that they're going to have the Bloodline face at Crown Jewel.
And that was going to be the other thing I was going to throw out there. The Bloodline versus Jimmy J and Roman at Crown Jewel is going around the rumor mill. You want to pick it just in case it does happen? I actually think it's stupid that it would happen. Because if it did happen, I don't know. If we're going to War Games, why would you have the... I know what you're going to say, but we do the War Games match right before War Games?
Didn't they do that last year?
I don't know. Maybe they did.
But it's different because it's not, the 8-man War Games. It's a 6-man. See how fresh that is? And unique and creative?
Yep. And I'm actually going to say that not the original one, the new Bloodline, if the match happens, I think they win. Because they would have to win for it to get to War Games. Well, I guess they don't. But that...
They got to this point with them not winning.
I think we get that, and then we get, like, maybe someone debuting. I don't know if Hikuleo is ready for the main roster. But
well, that's what I thought was going to happen when Roman and Cody faced Solo and Fatu. I thought that we were going to get a new debut. That didn't happen.
Yeah. So, yeah, maybe it happens there. So, if we go back to Raw, when Solo puts Jay out of the way, it does kind of seem that maybe Solo might be coming back to the Bloodline, and then he's the 4th member. And then,
seriously?
Yeah.
So, so Solo's going to face his own Bloodline as part of the original Bloodline?
Maybe that's just a wild fan
That's so
theory.
fucking stupid.
I'm saying maybe that's just a wild fan theory. Hikuleo debuts, they win, and then somehow it's addressed that, hey, why were you helping your brothers? Because they are his brothers. And then he gets kicked out of his own bloodline. These menaces that he brought in, they kick him out, and now he has to join his brothers and Roman, and then that's her 4v4. And, all Solo has been doing, and then they just, all right, you're back in. But that's kind of what's happened here anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But they are brothers. No matter how hard brothers fight, they'll just get back together. Unless there's some, real shit. There's no long, drawn-out, no, I'm never accepting you again as brothers. And you fight, and then you just say sorry, and then you're good.
Yeah, I don't know. I was expecting, some big fucking family war, and I'm getting this squabble instead. One-sided squabble, by the way.
Yeah, and also the new bloodline has to get their lick back because they've lost the last pawn in the war, losing the titles. But yeah, that's on the rumor mill. So if that match does happen, I pick the new bloodline.
I picked the old bloodline because the new bloodline never wins.
There we go.
And they still have the fucking balls to say, oh, they're so menacing. Solo's doing a good job. He's taking the bloodline to places they've never been before.
Well, you're really against that new bloodline, and that's the goal.
What's the goal?
He's supposed to be the pretender.
There's pretending, and then there's just, aside from the fact that they have, 4 people, they're not threatening. And they're even starting to diminish Fatu now. It's like, oh, you've been here for a while. You haven't done anything. Time to chink your armor.
Well,
It all started when he had to sell for that stupid-ass Gargano. And it's just been downhill from there.
That's Johnny Wrestling right there.
Little Johnny
Mr.
Child.
Takeover. Better than Ricochet. I don't know how high that bar is, but there you go. But that is our Crown Jewel predictions. Let us know your predictions in the comments below. And while you're down there, go ahead and hit the like button, hit the subscribe button.